Hello, welcome back. This is episode 2 for Sunday Night Talk Show, also S.N.T.S. Nicholas Charlie's here with my co-host, Chris Beaumont.
How you doing?
Not too bad. I've been really excited to get to episode 2, man.
Yeah, man, I've been waiting. I've been counting down the days, and now that's finally here. I just now got an offer on OfferUp. Some driver was just priced $10 lower.
$10.
Yeah, Cobra.
What are you looking for? Get a driver on OfferUp or something?
I was looking for a putter, which I bought a putter recently for $10, which was the greatest deal ever. And I seen a Cobra amp biocell. You know, the one they made the orange, blue, and silver, different colors. A guy had it on there for like $45. I was thinking about getting it, but I mean, I'm hitting my title. It's just fine, so it's really no point for me to get the driver. Don't really need it.
Okay, what kind of clips do you have again?
I have a 913 D3 driver. It's about 10-year-old. I have the Nike VRS 3 Wood, the Covert. That's about 10-year-old. I have the Callaway Maverick irons. An old Cleveland 54 degree that my father gave me when I was maybe 12. And I'm 26 now, so...
Why you have such old... Like, are you getting new irons, or are you going to stick with some upgrades?
Well, I just now got the Mavericks a few months ago.
Okay.
Absolutely love them. If you guys are looking for a really good set, help you get some distance, easy to hit, go check them out. You get them, PG, Superstore, Golf Galaxy, $1,000, get you a brand new set of irons, and I mean, they're truly wonderful. My wedge, I'm gonna be honest, I really like the wedge. I know how to hit it. I know how far I can hit it. And, I wish I was able to get a little bit more action off of it, but, it's just seeing the price of them nowadays. I mean, you're talking $150.
Yeah.
To go get you a nice wedge, a new wedge.
Yeah.
Good quality. It means $150. And, I mean, as of right now, I mean, it's just kind of hard to go and dish out that 100 right now, especially with the way everything is.
Yeah, I mean, I've been playing. I have I have Cleveland's Tour 7s, and they're like almost 10 years old, around 7 or 8 years old.
Your wedges.
My irons, my set, everything. When you talk about drivers, I have the Callaway Biggest Big Bertha. That's like a 30-year-old driver, and I have a wood.
Yeah, I mean that's got to be early 2000s, late 90s. That driver you got?
I don't know. My dad played with it when he was in his, I want to say early 40s, and he's 60 now, so I have no idea. He gave them to me, but I like them. They sound amazing because they're titanium.
Yeah.
And when you hit it, and especially when it's like just getting dark, you hit it, and it's like a spark. The golf ball spark because it's great. No other club does that.
No, it's once you find a set, no matter how old they are or how new they are, that's what my biggest fear is going to get a new driver just because it's new, and I can't hit it as good as I hit my 10-year-old 913 D3. And the thing is, at the time when I bought it off the Titleist truck, and with the custom shaft, that set me back about a solid $450.
Really?
So I'm getting my $450 worth out of it.
Well, we played actually a couple days ago.
Yeah, we played at Dove Valley Ranch a couple days ago. It was my first round probably in a solid month and a half. Just kind of been laying low for a little while. But you know what? I was satisfied with the way that I hit the ball. But it was your first round.
You know what? I haven't. I should play a lot more than what I should. Because I used to golf when I was younger, 12, 13, maybe even 15. I used to play little tournaments, and I used to golf every weekend. Every weekend, go on tournaments, golf, hit the ball, practice. But the past couple of years, I've been having some back problems, and it's like, I go out once in a blue moon.
Well, you're going to see a lot of Nick golfing here on Par 5 Buddies, which just went live.
Yes, it
Instagram is live. You can check us out on Instagram. It's Par 5 Buddies. There are some clips on there of us when we went to Dove Valley Ranch. and actually our YouTube should be live. Hopefully it gets published today on YouTube.
I think we have another video coming out hopefully tonight.
On what?
On YouTube. Do we putting up a video yet or no?
Yes, it should be. Actually, it should be out tonight. It should be live tonight. But that's just a little tutorial that we done on, basically short game. Mm-hmm. It's just a little tutorial because I know that was my biggest thing, was having to on a par 5 hit driver, 5 iron, 50, 60 yards away, 70 yards away, and I can't hit a 50-yard shot to save my life. I either scull it over the green, mm-hmm. or I hit it too short. It's, you know what I'm saying, and a lot of people have that. So just trying to bring a little bit of some sense into people, because a lot of people always say that got to hit the drive 300. Man, I can hit a drive 200 yards and beat somebody that's trying to hit the 300 but can't have a short game.
Yeah, the whole point of this par 5, buddies, is like we're just trying to help people out and explain to them that you can you can pull a Happy Gilmore, you hit a drive for like 500 yards, but I'm just saying, like, your short game is everything, Yeah,
short game is everything. I mean, like my grandfather, for instance, man. I mean, my grandfather is 76, 77-year-old, and back in the day, I have pictures of him playing in tournaments with Gary Player.
Really?
And I mean, he used to be really, really good back in the day. I mean, he used to hit the ball far. His short game was good. Now, I mean, I'm out driving that man by 100 yards.
He is also 7 years old. I mean, come on.
I'm out driving that man by 100 yards, but get that man within 100 yards of a green.
Oh, yeah.
He's deadly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, he can literally stick a green the way Rory does or Tiger does. He can stick a green. He's got a wonderful short game. And he literally hits a driver 220 yards. I can outdrive him with my 5 iron.
But you're on the green on like 5. He's on one shot.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I'll tell you, he's shooting 77, 78. For someone to be shooting their own age, mm-hmm. that's unbelievable. And it's all about your short game.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, this guy is literally shooting his age. I mean, even if he was shooting 90, that's still great. But I mean, man's 76, 77-year-old, and he's able to put his age down on the scorecard.
That's crazy, man.
But that's what it's all about, and that's what we're trying to do, is help people. Because a lot of people, because of this COVID, we're not having nothing to do. They're actually, a lot of people picked up golf.
Yeah.
An awful lot of people picked up golf. I mean, I passed by a golf course a couple days ago. I was taking my little girl to the park, and there's a golf course right there. It's called Ecano Park, Ecano Golf, and man, the parking lot was full, and there was nobody at the park. But I mean, everybody's playing golf. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
get out
we went to Dove Creek a couple days ago at that golf course. That place was busy.
Yeah,
that place was jam-packed.
I've seen it worse, man. I mean, first time I ever played that course was about 3 months ago, and every shot, me and my old man went out there, and every shot, dude, we waited 15, 20 minutes every shot. Hit a driver, waited 20 minutes to hit the next shot. 9 holes took us 3.5 hours.
Really?
Because on how packed down the course was. But, that's just an issue that you're going to have whenever there's not a lot of stuff for people to do. But actually, talking about golf.
Yep.
I actually...
Excuse me. Has a little something in my throat.
He's choking on a frog right now.
Yeah.
Let's hope it's a frog. But anyways, talking about golf, actually, we actually have the waste management leaderboard pulled up.
Oh yeah, hope you guys watch that.
We have it pulled up now. We're looking at it, and the first thing that caught my eye was their earnings.
Yeah.
Their earnings are just truly unbelievable. I'm looking, Brooks Koepka finished 19 under, and his earnings was 1.3.
Man, and he's 19 under, and right below him was Han Lee, and he was leading for like almost 5-6 holes straight. But I think something happened. He went into, I forgot what hole it was, but he went into the water, and after that he lost it.
After round 2, I really thought Jordan Spieth was going to win it.
Oh yeah.
Because on day 2, that man went and shot 10 under, and at the end of round 2, if I'm not mistaken, he was the leader at 14, 15 under par.
Mm-hmm.
But round 3 just kind of got the best of him and stuff, but he still finished tied for 4th at 17 under.
Yeah.
His earnings was still $307K. You know what I mean?
That's crazy. Even 10th place, we're looking at the leaderboard right now. 10th place, James Hahn, 15 under, was still 198,000.
Guess what, though? This is one reason why I really wanted to
the
play
purse,
golf professionally.
If you look at the purse, look at the
7.3 million.
7.3 million. That's the purse
Yes.
everyone's playing for. So they're chopping it all up.
Yeah, they're chopping it all up. But it's just, it's unbelievable on how 3 days of golf, Brooks is walking away with 1.3.
Let's see his first round. He shot a 68. Round 2, he shot a 66. Round 3, he shot a 66 again, and round 4, 65. Totaling 265 on waste management. And Phoenix, that's incredible.
But you want to know something, though? It's not really as hard as a track as you think.
Mm-hmm.
TPC Scottsdale, it's a beautiful golf course. If you ever have the chance to play it, I really suggest you play it. But you're talking, actually I got the yards here. It's a par 71, and the course plays 7,200 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, I've played a course here. Actually, playing Dove Valley Ranch from the tips plays 7,300. Playing Dove Valley Ranch from the tips. A lot of elevation there, stuff like that. TPC is pretty much the same thing. Whenever I played it, amazing, beautiful track. I expected it to be a lot harder than what it was. I'm not saying I went out there and I shot in the 60s like Brooks or Jordan Spieth did. That's the last thing I'm saying.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm a low 80s shooter, high 70s shooter. And whenever I went and played TPC Scottsdale, I shot 83 on that golf course, playing from the tips. Whenever they marked it at the tips, it was like 7,100 yards, 7,000 yards.
Really?
And it's really not that hard of a track as a lot of people would think. Just because the pros play at it doesn't necessarily make it hard. It's practice your game, man.
Well, I think it was last Sunday. We were watching this, and like 4 people, at least 3 or 4 people were tied for first. 5 people were tied for second, and like 3 or 4 people were tied for third. Like, it was anybody's game.
Yeah.
For the last 5 holes.
Yeah.
And then Brooks Koepka, out of nowhere, just won. He won it by 1 shot, and 2 people were tied for second.
I'm looking at it right now. I'm gonna be honest. I really had a lot of high hope for Spieth. He went 67 round 1, 67 round 2, round 3 he shot 61. Yeah. That was the lowest round. Was 61 round 3. That was when he shot 10 under. I'm sorry. He shot 10 under on that round to put him in first place. And then
but he made up for 72 on round 4.
Yeah, round 4 he shot 72, which is what brought him to his 17 under. If he kept on a good pace, literally, if he kept it and shot 70, he would have tied Brooks. If he shot 69, he would have had first place at 20 under in 4 rounds.
Yeah.
But realistically, if you stop and you think, these are professional golfers, right? if you stop and think, by all you literally have to do is practice your short game, and you don't do it professionally, but you could see numbers like this on a scorecard. You know, I mean, I know people personally. I know guys personally that I golf with out in California, and they're 69, 70, 71. They don't golf professionally. You know what I'm saying? They do it. They love the sport. They love the game.
Yeah, but these guys, I mean, Jordan Spieth, he's been playing forever. I mean, who else we got on here? We got James Hahn, JT Poston. Let's see who else we have on the list. Who else played? Roy McIlroy. He was tied for 13. He shot round 1. He shot 70. Round 2 is 67. Yeah, he was in the 70s. Round 3 is 70 again, and round 4 is 64. You know, I mean...
And I mean, he shot 13 under.
Yeah, 13 under. Who else we have here?
John Ram, he shot 13 under. 68 round 1, 69 round 2, 66 round 3, and 68 round 4.
So, we have
he finished that tied for 13.
At least my boy, I like Bubba Watson a lot.
Bubba Watson,
11 He's tied under. For 22, 11 under. 71 round 1, 68 round 2, 69 round 3, and 65 round 4. I mean, a couple years ago, he ran the Masters a couple years ago too. Even at
tied for 22nd, his earnings was still 64,000. Was still his earnings.
I mean, tied for 30th, Matt Jones, 10 under, tied for 30th place, 44,000.
So what's the last pay?
Let's see. We're going all the way down.
Okay, right there. So, 66th place, Aaron Wise. He shot even par, and he got 15.5 out of it.
Yep. Round 1 was 74. Round 2 was 65. Round 3 was 73, and round 4 was 72.
Man, that's
still an amazing round of golf. A couple rounds of golf.
Guess what? If I shot that round of golf, man, I'd love my life. You know what I'm saying? Shooting low 70s. You know, this. But you want to know something though? This looking at this 74, 65, 73, 72. That's literally like day 2. He had the greatest golf day of his life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He had the greatest golf day of his life, man. I mean, it's hard don't get me wrong. It takes a lot of practice.
These guys practice all the time, man. I mean, they practice. Even when they're not playing, they're practicing just to practice.
But guess what, though? If I can finish in 66th place and get 15.5 for playing golf, I don't think my wife would argue with me anytime I go to the course anymore. You know?
You just take the credit card.
Yeah, just, you know what I mean? Oh, you're going golfing? Give me the card.
Yeah,
you know what
just make sure you win. They got to pay some
Yeah,
stuff.
just make sure you win. But how about a lot of guys actually got cut from this tournament, too?
Let's see who we got cut here. Denny McCaffrey.
Ricky Fowler got cut.
Ricky Fowler's on this list?
Ricky Fowler got cut?
Really? I like Ricky Fowler a lot. He doesn't do the whole colorful thing no more. When he first started the tour,
you know, when he first started, that
was his signature.
That was the Ant Biocell was
he
his.
Was sponsored. He was sponsored by Puma and Cobra. Yeah, and he was doing the whole yellow and white and.
Actually, Ricky Fowler just now got some new irons made from Cobra, the Rev 33, and I was watching a video on him from Rick Shields. And he's out in the UK. He does tutorials. He golfs with a lot of big people.
Yeah.
He does a lot of demo of irons, and he was demoing them. I was watching the video, and I mean, dude, those irons it's like a butter knife. There's no confidence. You know what I'm saying? I look at my key. My key thing on hitting a shot, a 5-iron 220, is I need to be confident behind that ball. And with the way that his irons are made, I mean, you really, really, really got to know how to hit the ball to be that consistent, to hit an iron that's, I mean, a butter knife, man. I mean, nothing. No cavity back, just a pure blade. Thin as could be, small as could be. But are you ready for the price tag on those irons?
Lay it on me.
$2,500 for the Rev 33 by Cobra. Copper finish.
Copper finish.
Yes. Now, I mean...
Are we talking... That's just irons. We're not talking...
No, this is just irons. 4-through pitching.
I mean...
Limited edition.
If you got the money and you're a golfer all the time and you're investing in yourself, though.
You know...
That's hefty, though.
I think... Here's the thing. I think Rick Shills, I think he hit it on the nose with saying it's either somebody that's a really big fan of Ricky Fowler and they want to play his clubs, or just some kind of, a big-time collector because there's only so many sets made.
Oh, what? They limited?
Yeah, it's limited edition.
How many do we have?
I want to tell you I think it was 750 sets, I want to say. It was like 250, I think, in the UK, and then 500 sets out in the US.
Really?
Yeah, so, I mean, it's a super, super limited edition club. But, I mean, it's just crazy. It's... I'm going to be honest with you. If I was able to choose an iron for me as, an average golfer, man, I want something with forgiveness. I mean, you're talking these Rev 33s, and this was, I want to tell you, last year it was. But, I mean, these Rev 33s have a sweet spot size of a penny compared to my Mavericks that's like the size of a $50.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's all about maximum forgiveness. I mean, a lot of people go out there and buy blades or muscle backs just because, they want to hit the ball like a pro.
Yeah.
Well, unless you practice 24/7, you're not going to hit the ball nowhere like them.
Yeah.
With my Mizuno MP59s, man, I was hitting a 5-iron 170 yards.
Really?
With my Callaway Mavericks, a solid hit. The par 3 that we played at Dove Valley.
Yeah.
We played a par 3 on the backside. No wind. It was a little chilly outside. It was about 68, 65 outside. So there wasn't really a lot of heat to help me with distance. I hit a 5-iron to the back of the green, and the back of the green played 215 yards. With my 5-iron out of my Mizuno, I never would have been able to do that. I never would have been able to stick it on the green. I would have tried to hit the crap out of it, and I would have ended up 50, 60 yards short because I would have topped it. So it's all about having an iron that's easy for you to hit, something that you can control, something that confidence is key.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And that's the number one thing that we need. But we did have a pretty special Sunday last week.
Yes, we did. Let me give you 1 second. Sorry, I had a text message here. We did have a special Sunday. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the Super Bowl. I'm looking at the stats here right now. 9-31. 9-31.
Man, Patrick Mahomes didn't get a single touchdown in this Super Bowl.
Do you know what the odds are? There was betting. I forgot. I think it was FanDuel. I don't remember what company it was. The odds for not having one touchdown for either team, I think it was like 101. Not that, but I mean, you're talking about Kansas City. They finished regular season at 14-2. It looks like, and their average scoring is 40s and third. I mean, how do you not get one touchdown?
Yeah, I mean, Tampa Bay's defense was. I mean, they came to play. I mean, don't get me wrong, guys. It is very hard to do something that these quarterbacks do. Mm-hmm. Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady, Drew Brees. Dude, if I was to get hit that much,
oh man,
there's no way in hell I'm still throwing a football. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, me and my friends was playing some football at one of the parks here a few months ago, and I literally just ran out for a practice catch, and I tore my groin, and then I tore my hamstring.
I remember you
just for running for a practice catch. I mean, these guys are getting hit by 300-pound linebackers.
I mean, you gotta understand something. The way they train, the way they practice, even their practice games are like real games. You understand? And they build a tolerance for the pain. and they have the body and stamina to do it. But I'm just so blown away about Tom Brady. He's going. He ring number 7. He is the only quarterback. Actually, he has now officially more rings than any franchise. He could be his own team.
I really think no, he cannot be his own team. I really think that Patrick Mahomes is going to be the next Tom Brady because he had a very terrible Super Bowl. I mean, we're looking. Patrick Mahomes went 26 for 49 passing. He threw 2 interceptions. He got sacked 3 times for a loss of 27 yards. Mm-hmm. But here's the thing. Tampa Bay's defense, I mean, they really came to play. They was fast. Every single play they got by, they went straight for Patrick Mahomes, man. It's like they had it out for him. You know what I mean? And let's see. So, as far as first downs, Tampa Bay, Kansas City, Tampa Bay was at 26 first downs total, mm-hmm. and Kansas City was at 22 first downs total. Both teams had the same amount of passing first downs. They both had 12. Okay?
Yeah.
Rushing, Tampa Bay had 8. Kansas City had 7. First down from penalties, Kansas City was at 3. Excuse me. Tampa Bay was at 6. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. They was in Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay had a major advantage. But, I mean, every other play, there was a flag thrown.
Yeah,
every other play. But that's one of the perks of playing in your hometown. I mean, you got to think. Those refs are from Tampa Bay.
Do you really think it was like that, though?
I think so, man. I'm going to speak the truth. I mean, a lot of people probably don't want to hear it. Tampa Bay fans don't want to hear it.
When's the last time they won a Super Bowl? The Buccaneers. I mean, I don't know.
You know what? I'm typing that into Google right now because I'm curious.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm so like Tom Brady. It took him 1 year. This was his first year with the Buccaneers, and right in the Super Bowl, and he won it.
Well, he won it. He had a great team behind him. You know what I'm saying? He also had an amazing offensive line.
I mean, he had Antonio Brown, Leonard Fournette. I mean, and he had Gronk back.
He had Gronk back.
Had 2 touchdowns alone, right there.
He had Mike Evans.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's got some really good wide receivers. I'm going to be honest with you. I expected the closest game in the world. I expected a really fun, energetic, back and forth game for the Super Bowl. And I mean, I'll even put it here like this, man. One of my buddies I was watching the Super Bowl with looked at the lines for the game, mm-hmm. and on the second half, Tampa Bay was plus 7 points. So I mean, the entire world expected Patrick Mahomes to come back second half like he always does.
Explode, you know. And I'm pretty sure the entire world had overs in this game.
Okay, so Tampa Bay has been in 2 Super Bowls.
Okay.
The last Super Bowl that they was in was against the Raiders back in 2003.
So now technically it's a 2020 Super Bowl, so
let's see here.
For the 2020 season. I mean, man, just Tom Brady. Do you agree or do you disagree? Greatest quarterback of all time? Is he the GOAT?
Is Tom Brady the GOAT? See, that's the ultimate question.
He now, I'm pretty sure he has the most rings for a quarterback.
Yes, he does. He is actually the only quarterback at 7 Super Bowl rings.
He is now the also second quarterback ever to play Super Bowl for 2 different teams, other than Peyton Manning.
I'm going to be honest with you. Can I call Tom Brady the GOAT?
I mean, there's a lot of speculation.
At this point, you kind of have to.
I mean,
You kind of have to. I mean, with
on paper, and the stats, yes. But there's so much speculation with the Spygate and the cheating and maybe but him and Belichick was just like, I don't know, man. When he was with the Patriots.
So I'm looking at this and I'm actually pretty amazed by it with how many times Patrick Mahomes actually had to throw away the ball. I mean, he wasn't able to play to his full extent because of Tampa Bay's defense on how good they were. Mm-hmm. But Patrick Mahomes still passed for 243 yards. And Tampa Bay went for 195.
You know what they say, defenses win championships.
So we're looking 26 for 49 passing attempts and completions. Tampa Bay 21 for 29. So Brady, he had more completions. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Patrick Mahomes threw 49%, and Tom Brady threw and completed 80%. You know what I'm saying? He completed 80%. And I mean, I'll tell you what got him. He threw 2 interceptions. He got sacked 3 times for the big loss of 27 yards. Mm-hmm. I mean,
here's what really aggravated me about the Super Bowl, at least with Patrick Mahomes. I love Patrick Mahomes. I think I'm a fan. Here's what really aggravated me. All year, at least 2 years, he would always bomb the ball. Always did amazing no-look passes, jump passes, whatever it is. But now, with the Super Bowl, losing, it's only like 10-yard passes. He's only going for first downs. He's not trying to put points on the board, and that really aggravated me.
But you're also talking of a team that came to play. I mean, this is a team that came to play, and they showed up. You know what I mean? The first 5 minutes, Patrick Mahomes looked like he was going to rock everybody in that stadium.
I mean, if you remember the first play when it started, Tampa Bay went 3 and out in like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And then everyone thought like, oh man, this is going to be one hell of a game.
Yeah. You know, I mean, I'm you know what the best part of the Super Bowl was? If you guys could have heard my uncle cussing at the TV, that was the highlight of the Super Bowl for me, because watching this 9-31, Tampa Bay taking it home. I'm going to be honest with you. I like both teams. I like all the players on both teams. And I would have liked to see 28-31. I would have liked to see. At least it would have been
so sweat.
I would have liked to see 20-31.
But here's the thing. Even though it was 9-31, like a regular game would have been boring. Half the time, people would just shut it off or move it to a different game because it's like not to watch. But for some reason, it was exciting. I mean,
it was. I mean, with the 3 interceptions that Patrick Mahomes threw,
he made them still exciting somehow. I don't know. We just every play I expect him to do something amazing.
Well, I mean, he did. I mean, the man's going on the ground and he's still throwing a 50-yard bomb.
Yeah, I mean,
I'd like to see a lot of people attempt just to throw a ball 50 yards and actually hit their target. I mean, this man was throwing a 50-yard, 30-yard bomb. And he's hitting his target, but I mean, he's also got 2 defenders on him, and he's 1.5 feet off the ground. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Patrick Mahomes is a wonderful quarterback. He's he's very impressive quarterback.
I still think he's worth every penny.
I think for the highest paid quarterback in the league, yes, I think so. Any team that would have him is going to be a Super Bowl team. Honestly, I think Kansas City is going to be the next New England Patriots. Every other Super Bowl, I think they're going to go to.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're the new dynasty. And honestly, excuse me 1 second, even if they possibly don't make Super Bowl, you see them in the AFC Championship.
Oh yeah, you'll see them in the championship all day long. But that was our Sunday. We sat back, we watched it like everyone else did, enjoyed our game. Seen some friends, finally got together with some friends. I think it was maybe 5 or 6 people we got together with.
Close amount of people. I mean, remember, guys, we're still trying to stay safe and everything.
Yes, still trying to stay safe, and hopefully, man, before this year's over, we don't got to worry about this no more, because I'd love to go play a game of pool. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, who misses going to a bar?
Dude, I miss my pool halls, man. I was a pool hall junkie back in the day, man.
I miss just going to a damn sports bar. Just the atmosphere. I don't know how many people love Buffalo Wild Wings.
You know what? Every time I walk in there, I instantly get a headache.
I don't know. It's just every football season, Buffalo Wild Wings is the place to go. I don't know anyone else that has the most TVs and projector screens.
Well, here's the thing, guys. I'm a Miami Dolphins fan, and it's very hard. It's very hard to find a Dolphins game on. You know what I'm saying?
My point made.
It's hard to find a Dolphins game on, man. I mean, it is what it is. But I mean, it wasn't just like a Sunday thing for me to go sit down and watch football or just to go sit down and watch basketball. I mean, I'm a fan of the sport. I'm not a super fan. I can literally go a season and watch them play 2-3 times. I don't need to watch all games. But my thing was going to a pool hall.
Pool halls are fun, man.
That was my thing before this coronavirus and stuff like that. And get up, go to the pool hall. It's literally 30 feet away from my house. And walk in there playing pool for a couple hours. And it wasn't like I never went in there and had a beer to play pool. I would just go in there just to play pool. Yeah. You know? So it was... I miss it. I'm not going to lie.
I mean, I think hopefully things go back to normal. I'm pretty sure it will, hopefully. I don't know. This vaccine thing, I don't know. People are feeling better. People are getting bad. I don't know. I really don't know about it. But am I going to get it? It's in the air. What about you?
You know, man, just trying to stay safe, man. It's not really myself that I'm more concerned about. I mean, I have a 3-year-old little girl.
Yeah.
You know, that's what's really stopping me from going downtown drinking in Scottsdale. You know what I'm saying? That's what's stopping me from going to a lot of places is because of my little girl.
I mean, also, guys, remember, even though you feel good, you feel like there's no problems, you have no symptoms, you could be asymptomatic, you could still have it and give it to the people you love around you. So you guys got to be really careful. Man,
there's actually people here in Phoenix that I just recently found out that was actually one of my wife's friends. And, you know, she was talking to her on the phone one day and, you know, her family has the coronavirus, but they didn't feel anything, so they were still going out in public. You know, if you got the virus, man, I mean, stay home. Stay home. Do your 2 weeks. You know, I mean, we'll literally go out of town for a couple days. Like, my anniversary is coming up, and I'm going to take the wife to the beach in San Diego. I'm not going to be around anybody. But, I mean, I went to a different state. We was around a different group of people. You know what I'm saying? When I come back, before I see my family members or my friends, I'm going to quarantine myself for 2 weeks, even without having the virus. So if you have it, don't be a jackass, man. Stay home.
Exactly.
You know, because I mean, dude, you got to think, man. There's people that go to the grocery store to go. They need food to eat, and they're old people. You know, or like my cousin out in Houston, man. He's diabetic, but he's the only one that drives in the family. Mm-hmm. If they need something from the grocery stores, you know, he goes and he gets it. But if he'll get the groceries. Yeah. But I mean, for someone just to be a jackass just because they don't feel no symptoms, but they do have it, to go out, they can literally get a 30-year-old man sick with this coronavirus. He's diabetic. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that can really affect him majorly. You know, so if you got it, guys, stay home, man. It's not worth it, man. Do your 2 weeks.
If you've been quarantined, you've been staying away, but if you have a small group of friends that you know for a fact they're safe, that's fine. But if you take a vacation, go out of town for a couple of days, and you come back home, stay quarantined. At least for 2 weeks.
At least for 2 weeks, just quarantine yourself. It's not hard. We done it. We had a scare recently, and you know, he ended up passing away from having the virus, but he was also in his 80s. Yeah. You know, but we had it, and we had a scare, and none of us had it, but we stood home for 2 weeks because we didn't want to get it or we didn't want to spread it.
Absolutely.
Know? So just stay home, guys. If you guys are feeling sick, feeling under the weather, don't get out the house, man. Just stay home.
Absolutely.
But we have something here on YouTube that we wanted to discuss.
Oh, yeah.
So there was today, or what is it? February 12th, 2021.
It was posted today, but I think it happened yesterday on the 11th.
Oh, okay, so it happened the day before on the 11th. 100 vehicle pileup in Texas, and
I mean, prayers go out to everybody who was involved, all the families. I heard that there was at least 7, maybe 6, 7 people died in this pileup. I seen the videos. It's horrible. Really, really graphic.
You know, you guys got our prayers. You guys was in there, or a loved one or a family member was involved in this. We give you guys our prayers. Hope everybody heals, and to the ones that we lost, it was. We got prayers for everybody out there.
For real. It was pretty horrible. I hope everyone's safe.
I'm lost for words on it.
Yeah, I mean, it was just car after semi. It was pretty bad.
Actually, there was a clip on a car literally went into the pileup and shot across the interstate. Yep. So I mean, guys, when you guys are out there and you're driving, I mean, out here in Phoenix, there's probably almost 3 wrecks a day that I'm almost involved in because people don't pay attention. Get off the phones, stop texting and driving. Use the Bluetooth in your car, man. Keep your eyes on the road because a vehicle is a weapon, man.
All it takes is one vehicle. I think that's how it started. Something happened. I think a vehicle actually broke down on this highway. I don't remember, but they didn't see it. Crash after crash after crash. Before you know it, it was like 100 car pileup on the.
And this was highway. This was off of the I-35 in Fort Worth, Texas. So, I know a lot of people out there in Texas. I was born and raised there. I'm a true Texan, and I give out all my prayers to everybody out there, everybody that was involved, and hopefully everybody is safe and home, and everyone recovers back to 100%.
Absolutely. But other than that, what I wanted to talk about, stimulus coming up.
Yes, I'm waiting for it.
I think I heard mid-March.
Hopefully it comes out mid-March. I did see some stuff out there that a selected amount of people was going to get them.
Mm-hmm. I know in the beginning it was the annual income was $70,000, and they lowered it to $50,000.
Lowered it to $50,000.
Yes.
Well, at this point in time, everyone pretty much needs it. I mean, we're not golfing and making 1.3. you know what I'm saying?
You never know.
So I mean, hopefully one day. But I mean, no matter what it is, if it's $500, if it's $5,000, I mean, everything helps to catch up on bills. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm still waiting for a check so I can pay off my credit card. I'm saying? I mean, you really gotta watch where your money goes during this pandemic. And actually, I did see when Biden first got into office. Unemployment supposed to be easier for some people out there to get. So hopefully things go for a change. Hopefully things kind of work out for everybody with Biden in office. And if these stimulus checks comes out, hopefully we all get them. Hopefully we all get taken care of with them.
I know it was supposed to be $2,000.
Okay.
And they end up giving us $600 December 1st, I think, right New Year's Eve.
Mm-hmm.
December 31st.
I got mine shortly after, yes.
Or right after New Year's, or the second or third?
Yeah, it was like the second or the third.
Yeah, it was $600, and Biden approved the $1,400. It includes $2,000. And I don't know, something about, this thing is $3,000 per child.
But see, I want to say,
or that's just taxes. I don't think it's stimulus. I don't know.
I think that's gotta be for the taxes. I would have to think. I mean, because I remember it was always $3,000, $3,500 per child when filing taxes. I think it's $2,000 per person in your household. So I mean, think about it though. I mean, that's still a pretty good chunk. I mean, it helps a lot of people catch up with some bills. Absolutely. Pay off some credit card debt.
But hopefully, next year, hopefully people get jobs, go back to work.
Hopefully the economy gets a lot better.
Because that's the whole point of the stimulus. People need money, but some people spend it. They want to boost up the economy so that people could spend it, even though it's made for paying bills. But people usually spend it for...
it's made for paying bills and stuff like that. But I mean, some people, it's more than what their bills could be. Me, I mean, I got a $700 car payment. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's tough. I mean, whenever I was working for Volkswagen of Beaumont and Mercedes-Benz of Beaumont, you never really knew what it was to every week you got that check coming. You know what I'm saying? You're guaranteed every 2 weeks to get that paycheck, and then this virus hits and there's cutbacks and don't need so many people anymore, and now you're waiting for that 2-week check to come in, and it's like it's not there. Now you're trying to figure out how am I paying this? How am I paying that? So, hopefully they get it done soon enough to where everyone can catch up and get out of debt, man. That's being with this coronavirus and stuff like that. Stress will make you more. There's a word that I'm looking for, but stressing yourself out will make it easier for you to get a sickness, to get this virus, stuff like that. So I mean, hopefully this helps relieve a lot of stress off of a lot of people and help out those who are in need. I mean, like these guys here that just now had that car accident, man. I mean, I'm pretty sure they can use a stimulus check to help them get a rental car or put a down payment for something, or you know what I mean? Yeah. Cars are important, man. You need transportation.
Absolutely.
And right now I know it's hard for a lot of those people to go put money down to go get something else to drive. So I mean, hopefully next 5-6 months, hopefully this coronavirus goes away. Hopefully we can take a new step, and hopefully 2021 will not be like 2020.
Hopefully not. Hopefully it's getting better, but I think it is getting better. But I like I said, with this vaccine stuff, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm still in there with it.
Well, the only thing we can do is wake up and smile, because you wake up, you get to see another day.
100%.
You wake up, you get to see another day, and that's a blessing.
Yes, it is.
So, I don't know. But, in other news, we do have our Instagram. It's live for S.N.T.S.
Just follow us, S.N.T.S. That's, S dot and dot, T.S. but underscore Sunday Night Talk Show. We just got it up and running. I have all the links in the bio. 7 p.m. every Sunday.
Every single Sunday. And if you don't want to listen, then don't. But if you do, you'll enjoy it, I hope. But we have Sunday Night Talk Show. It's live. It's ready. We are on...
We're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Going to be on Google Podcasts pretty soon. Give us a download. Give us a like. Come follow us. And follow us on the Par 5 Buddies as well.
Par 5 Buddies. We're still a work in progress. Trying to get some content for our YouTube, our Instagram. It's always going to be active. Pictures of, we bought a dozen of golf balls today. If we went to go hit golf balls at a range, there's always going to be something on there. But go follow us, because we are going to put our releases on Instagram. It's all going to be released on Instagram, and you can watch the video on YouTube. Make sure, check us out there. Give us some likes. We are trying to grow. We are trying to make this a thing for me and Nick. We really enjoy doing it. We like reaching out to everybody there. We like making videos for you guys, of course. Check out Par 5 Buddies, and then there's also Chris's workshop.
What's your next project on it?
The wife wants me to make, because she bought a picture, she hung it on the wall, and she wants a battery-powered clip light, but we couldn't find them.
Right.
So it's literally a DIY shelf light action for a pitcher or a shelf. Use your imagination, but we're going to use ours for a pitcher. So that's going to be the next project, which should be live hopefully tonight.
Hopefully. Follow him at Chris's Workshop 2019 on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
And on Instagram.
Yes, sir.
Give him a like, give him a follow, subscribe. Let us know. We're about to wrap it up here on the Sunday night talk show. Until next week, you guys have a good night and God bless.
Have a good night. Follow us on our Instagrams, and we will talk with you guys next week.
Have a good one.